So I'm on my way to do an interview with someone I met recently at the Transcendental Meditation National Group Meditation. And for those of you who've watched my channel or listened to the podcast, you know that I'm a big proponent of meditation, especially transcendental meditation. And I've talked about some of the profound benefits that I've experienced in my own life. And really, they include things like giving you a little bit of a gap between your thought and your action, and allowing you to kind of transcend the monkey type mind or overthinking or ego. And that's probably the biggest factor that I've experienced in my own life, is it really kind of allowed me to leave my ego behind. And now I realize that's a daily practice, and I do feel that the ego has a way of creeping back in, but that's one of the best benefits that I've experienced from Transcendental Meditation. But I met this gal there, and we were going around sharing our experiences, brief history and story with meditation. And she said something that was very profound, and I thought it was really great. And she said that learning transcendental meditation, and she's been a practitioner for many, many years, maybe 20 or 30 years, has been the best education. Learning transcendental meditation has been the best education she's ever received. And that hit me really hard, because I wholeheartedly agree. I feel the same way. And so I thought to myself, gosh, Mark, you got to get her story. And after the group meditation, I went up to her and we talked a little bit, and I asked her if she would like to come on the show and share her experience with meditation. And she agreed, and I was super thrilled, because she actually traveled with Maharishi, the yogi that brought transcendental meditation to the United States and created the movement. And so I think I know she's going to have a lot of insights about that experience. And she participated in some group meditations. I'll link the interview down below this video, but I'm on my way to interview her now. And this is what absolutely thrills me about what I do with the show and with the podcast, Enhancing the Human Experience. This type of knowledge, this spiritual knowledge, is, even though it's becoming more mainstream, we still have a lot of work to do. And that's one of the reasons why I started the podcast, because, this stuff is not taught in schools. It's not taught to young children, and it's absolutely vital for success in life. Human beings, especially us in the Western world, Western civilization, we are thinking, analytical, logical creatures. And I like to call that mortal knowledge. We have a lot of carnal knowledge or race knowledge right there. But really, we need the spiritual knowledge, the unseen side of us, the metaphysical knowledge that we can't see. We are spiritual and human beings. We need both aspects of ourselves in order to really thrive and have amazing experiences in life. And unfortunately, the spiritual side has not been nurtured as much in the West as it has in the East. And I think we're starting to bridge that gap as a race. We're starting to realize here in the West that, hey, there's incredible value in Eastern wisdom and philosophy based on spirituality. And so a lot of it's becoming more integrated into our thinking, and that's why we're having better experiences. We're being more holistic. We're looking into alternative health and wellness, and those things are absolutely critical. But that's my passion right there, because we need both sides of ourselves. Many business people and successful entrepreneurs have talked about the fact that, hey, their lives really took off and their businesses really took off when they started to let themselves be guided by spirit, and when they started to align themselves with their spiritual nature, because it's really all there. All of the wisdom we're ever going to need, the magic is all in our spiritual nature. And so I'm really excited to interview her. And like I say, I'll share that link down below. But until next time, I hope you have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.